Breakfast television weather is brought to you by Reactin. Provides 24-hour relief for your worst allergy symptoms.
We're in store for a marvelous Monday today. I'm at McMichael this morning up in Kleinburg. Some of the snow that you see to my right there, that's going to melt away. As we can see, today's Arborist Day of Service. Later on this morning, we're going to be talking with some arborists, see about some of the work that they do and some of the repair work and maintenance work that they're doing here on some of the trees at McMichael. 3 degrees is your current condition up at Pearson. We have -1 into Ottawa this morning, -1 to Wyerton, 3 over towards Windsor. Goderich right now sits at 6, 4 degrees in through London. Mainly sunny skies. That high pressure still for today. It's tomorrow that we're going to build our way back into some cloud, and by the time we get to Wednesday, we're going to get back into some wet conditions. Highs today 15, southeasterly winds, so that blows off a little bit of a lake breeze. That means down through the downtown core, in by the lakeshore, you have temperatures closer to 8. Tonight, through the overnight, down to 5. Tomorrow, 14 as the clouds increase. And then on Wednesday, even though it will be a little bit on the wet side, we'll see a daytime high of 12 with some nice light winds. Once again for today, 15 under sunshine. Enjoy your Monday. Over to you, Carrie, with a look at the roads.
All right, thanks a lot, Frank. Well, problems just cleared on the southbound 400 near Canal Road, so delays are improving, but it is still pretty slow from approaching Highway 88 down to Canal Road, so just be prepared for those delays if you're just about to head out. Just watching this problem here, it's a stalled vehicle on the shoulder. It's eastbound Gardner just before Royal York. Right now, no live lanes are blocked, but if it does need a tow, then they may very well take out a lane. So we're just going to watch that problem. But otherwise, the Gardner is moving along pretty well. And no other problems to tell you about as far as the major routes go. Westbound 401, that is definitely filling in as you head across Scarborough. But again, not spotting any issues to get in your way. If you are traveling off the highways, keep in mind eastbound Finch. That is completely closed off just west of the 400. You'll find all lanes of eastbound Finch closed from Weston over to Arrow Road. And that is all for a collision investigation. That's a look at your drive. I'll send it back to you, Mel.
Well, right now, royal watchers waiting with bated breath for the family's latest edition. The Duchess of Cambridge has been admitted to hospital. She is in labor. So we're going to take you to a live look at St. Mary's Hospital in London. Now, how long the Duchess will be in labor is anyone's guess. Kate spent about 10 hours in the hospital with Prince George. Her second child, though, Princess Charlotte, was delivered after less than 3 hours, so could be fairly quick. Now, the new prince or princess will be 5th in line to the throne. The news of a royal birth is traditionally announced on a gilded easel, which is placed outside of Buckingham Palace. So, of course, we'll bring that to you as soon as it happens, and it could be early this morning. Let's get to some news now from our streets. A fatal crash on Finch Avenue West just overnight. A live look here at this road closure. As Carrie mentioned here, this is after a vehicle rolled over in a 3-vehicle crash just west of the 400 at Signet Drive. A man in his 40s pronounced dead at the scene here. Another man in hospital with serious injuries. Now, as you can see here, the eastbound lanes of Finch remain closed off for this investigation. It looks like they're also doing cleanup from this investigation as well. So eastbound lanes of Finch closed off from Weston Road to Arrow Road. We'll let you know as soon as this reopens. Avoid this route if you can. A stabbing in Markham now, and this is a live look at the scene. Looks like in this Canadian Tire parking lot, which is all cordoned off. A man rushed to hospital to a trauma center early this morning. His condition believed to be serious. They were called to some sort of disturbance. Officers just after 2 this morning at Markham Road and 14th Avenue. The victim believed to be in his late 20s. York Regional Police still investigating. So far, there has been no arrest and no description of a suspect. A man and a woman in their 50s dead after a townhouse fire in Mississauga. Emergency crews called to this scene on South Millway in the Erin Mills and Burnhamthorpe area around 8 p.m. last night. A man pronounced dead at the scene, a woman taken to hospital where she later died. So far, the identities of the victims have not been released. A dog also dying in this fire. Now, the fire department says it is not clear when surrounding neighbors will be allowed back into their homes. The lone survivor of the Paris terror attack at a nightclub that left 130 people dead has been found guilty over the gunfight in Belgium, leading to his arrest. 28-year-old Salah Abdeslam was arrested in Brussels after 4 months on the run following the massacre at the Bataclan nightclub. He and an accomplice found guilty today of terror-related attempted murder charges and sentenced to a 20-year jail term. Abdeslam was yet to stand trial on charges related to the nightclub attack. He is being held in a jail in northern France. He has refused to cooperate with any court proceedings so far. Hollywood and legions of fans are mourning the sudden passing of actor Vern Troyer, best known as Mini-Me in the Austin Powers comedies. He also starred in Grip Hook in the first Harry Potter film. His passing was announced Saturday social media and was received with an outpouring of emotion. In a statement, his Austin Powers co-star Mike Myers said, "It is a sad day, but I hope he is in a better place. He will be greatly missed." Troyer was admitted to hospital earlier this month for an unspecified illness. He was 49 years old. All right, 6:36, we're taking a look at the box office and a horror flick, A Quiet Place, making some noise this weekend, reclaiming top spots.
Who are we if we can't protect them? We have to protect them.
A Quiet Place, co-starring husband and wife team John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, made a strong showing, $22 million. That brings the film's 3-week take to $132 million.
We're gonna die! Probably!
And slipping to second place is Dwayne Johnson's monster movie Rampage. That brought in $21 million. And rounding out the top 3, Amy Schumer's I Feel Pretty, which grossed $16.2 million in its debut weekend.